Welcome to the Investor Impact Power Talks with Vinney Chopra, where investors gather to share their insights and strategies in the world of multifamily, real estate, and beyond. Get ready to be inspired and equipped for your next level of success.
Hi friends, this is Vinney Chopra from here in Danville, California. And you might be saying, hey Vinny, what are these over here? You know, I wrote this book a few years back, Apartment Syndication Made Easy. It became top seller. I came from India with $7 in my pocket. It says 500 million. It's going to be 1 billion very soon, very soon. I'm right at about 850, 900 million. And then I'm ready for the next billion. Actually, you will see that happening, 2 billion in this book also. The other book I wrote, which has been a very big positivity, has been my life. Always, I've been married 43 years with 2 children, and the beauty is to be positive, the mindset that can take you to all the places in the world. And that's the book that also became big seller. My third book, Senior Assisted Living, is coming. So do yourself a favor, go ahead and click the link below to get free copies, audio copies of these books, even printed copies of these books. Printed means digital if you can't afford it, but I would highly recommend for you to get these or go to Amazon.com. Just go to Amazon. I got it in soft cover, in hardcover, in Kindle, in audio, also the Spanish version of this book also. So let's crush it, guys. I know you can be successful. I know you can do the kind of things that you want to do in life and have the streams of income and know how to really, educate yourself so that you could become a strong force in this world in real estate. I know you can. So take that step. Don't just be on the sideline. Take charge of your life. Take charge of your education.
Do you guys want to see another deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
I have another, and this one is a multi-family. I have not underwritten it, but this is something I want to pursue.
You should.
Yeah, you might want to look at this too, because
let's do it.
So
We should bring both multifamily, hotels, and others, and of course senior livings, because I'm looking at a hotel. Maybe next week I'll bring it on, and it's a pretty spectacular deal. I'll share with you all.
Yeah, so interesting thing about this is it's not, this is in a neighborhood of Tennessee, in Memphis.
Okay.
A neighborhood. So the reason why do I want to go after this deal is probably not, the numbers are not fantastic, okay, but it's the A neighborhood, and
I love that.
It is that there's a potential for
upgrading the rents. Yeah,
the occupancy is lower, so nobody will finance this. It's 60% occupancy, and so there is a big chance I can get it seller financed. And
very
so
nice. I'm going
to try to chase that. So this is basically, it's a combination of 2 properties. One is a 5-plex, and I'll show you this one.
Beautiful.
So
look at that.
One is a 5-plex, other is a 9-plex. I think I'll just show that to you. So this is one of them.
So we could fix that. The flooring. Can we even do this? What you call it? Polishing. Yeah.
But see, if you're going fast, but the floors they've had pets in there. So
yes.
I can smell it already. I'm not even there. By the way, just scrolling through, this is how many single families I bought. Just scrolling through, I can see the damage from pets. There's mold under those floors. Additionally, if you go back, look at the slope. Okay, look at the slope from the tile down to the wood. Okay, so you've got settling. Look at the bottom of the door.
Yes.
The bottom of the door. So you got extreme settling issues. Then, if you go back a little, you'll notice the heating registers look pretty bad. I don't remember which picture it was. Back a couple pictures. That heating register doesn't, I think it was back a couple more. But as you're scrolling through quickly, my mind is going, I see that. Look at that oven. Look at the angle the oven is sitting at. Look at, in comparison, you see right by the door there? There's definitely foundation issues. If you look at the tile, you can see the tile is in that kitchen is it's angled towards the center.
Yeah.
it angled towards the center.
Yes, yes,
Um,
yes.
So
Very good
that's
observation.
the register right there, Encore. Now that could be the heat register. See how the register is leaning
Yep.
the wall? So these are just some of the things that I saw as you're going through pictures. That can those floors be? But there's probably some stabilization and leveling to level the foundation that has to happen here. But like you said, Encore, when you have vacancy, stabilization plays can also bring enormous upside, especially if you get the right financing. So
totally.
Right.
And then could
that's
it be
what
any problem with the subflooring too, Dave? I saw this is raised if you look from outside. So
this
there
is
is
probably
an attic.
built. Yeah, this is probably built in the 1900s, early 1900s. So yeah, you can naturally have that, but you would. And also, did you notice the burglar bars on the front?
Yep.
So there's a burglar bar there that tells you the neighborhood it's in. So,
Yes. So it's A plus or A. Hold on.
Hey,
So we don't need burglar bars there, brother. Let's make sure you do the crime rate on this address, if you don't mind.
yeah.
Please do the crime rate. Yeah,
No, let's do that. I'll show you.
I'm so glad you said it's A because I don't want to buy anything in Memphis if it's in a C minus or D. Lots of areas. I was going to buy a Marriott Courtyard. Oh my gosh.
You can look at the building next door, and that building next door looks actually like a really good building. This is exactly what you look for. Like to the left. Look at that building to the left. That's a well-kept building. The person selling this has fixed the outside, but the inside needs some help, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's okay. Yep. But there are two of them. Is it the next one too?
So this one is a 9-unit one. The next one is a 5-unit, I think. Yeah, it's a 5-unit.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is different.
1.1, 1.2 for 11 units. That's 100,000 a unit. Not bad.
Not lesser than that. Lesser than that. So this is
88,000.
and this one is 82,000.
82.
And
Combined
it's in an area.
6,000. That's
pretty darn good. Yeah. In 1910. You were right. It was built in 1910, renovated in 23. I just saw.
I'll show you this as well.
Yeah, they've done the floors here.
Ooh, they've done the floor. Yeah. Ooh. Now picture this with that. If that can be changed.
Go back one picture. You got a little up in the upper left. You see the ceiling. They've had some leaks.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And over by the light. Yep. You see it.
Yep. Yes. This is so good to see it. Oh my gosh. This is so good. So good.
Some mold, I think, something over here.
Yeah, you see that.
Yeah.
And in the ceiling, you can see a little area. I think there's some that mold over there is probably from outside wall penetration, water on the outside.
There's been water damage.
Yeah, all things can be fixed, but you get it at the right price. Because they've already put some time into remodeling, except for this bathroom. I would keep the pink tile. Right?
Yeah.
The cake.
By the way, I have this guy in Jacksonville who could take that pink tile and they spray it. They'll make it look white and it looks brand new. It looks like it was brand new tile.
Really?
Yeah, you don't always have to pull tile out.
That's nice. Wow.
These things can be expensive actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's no problem. Yeah, the flooring. Fabulous. Oh my gosh. How did you find this deal, by the way, brother?
I was in contact with one of the brokers from a long time, so he sent it over to me, and
nice.
I just stumbled upon it and I'm looking at it. I was like, these days I don't look at multifamily unless it's like really or something in that neighborhood, and there are only a few cities I'm really even looking at. And so this thing came in, and I'm like, it's filtered down so much, and I'm looking at the areas like a neighborhood.
I love it. Love it. So let me ask you a question then. You got it only one. Did you try to go on Crexy or the free websites, right? Another one was 10x. I think I got a big one from 10x. So if we put that address, would it show you some more nearby? Yeah. Haha. So good to see him. Look at that. He's gonna go for a haircut, looks like.
Yeah, no, his mom likes his hair,
I
and
went for
luckily it didn't go on
I
mine.
went for a haircut after a month and a half, I think, after my knee surgery.
Right.
I'm laughing. Hey, it's 1 month anniversary. All right. Today is the 1 month anniversary. I got my surgery done on 16th of October. So
Fantastic.
praise the Lord,
Congratulations.
it's
So that's-
working.
That's Ishan, right? Behind you.
Yeah, right there.
Don't tell Ishan that he's tired. Don't ever.
Yeah.
He gets upset.
He's an energy ball. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. It's so exciting that we are getting back into multifamily, getting back into these different opportunities will be for us to grab just because we are meeting every week, just because we are underwriting, we are looking through these things. And Rome was not built in a day. It's the resilience, and it's making sure that we are doing a little bit checking around and coming and bringing the underwriting back to it. And I'm glad about these 3 homes in Surprise. That is exactly what I'm trying to do in Phoenix. 10, 10, 10. And if these 3 homes are nearby, phew, you got it made, brother.
Yeah.
Especially, I'm waiting for one of my license almost 90 days.
Wow.
The one over the Desert Cove, that's money going out of my pocket because you have to pay the loan, right? So having a license is a good thing. Yeah.
Don't you think that what is happening is it was really hard for at least I would say since 2021 till just recently, it was
Mhm.
really hard to find deals. Like
Yes.
in multifamily or anything. And what's happening is some deals are coming back on the market because investors, they got too much in them. Like the one Encore is showing, that investor is trying to get out. That's why they have,
Yeah,
they're trying to get
Yeah.
out of the property. So
totally.
I mean,
the
my-
opportunity
And
is starting to come
my
around.
thought, like Dave, I'm just almost thinking about, I'm really now not looking at deals and like, hey, what's the good? Of course, there's like price and terms. I'm just figuring out how can I get all of that IOUs from the sellers, right? Like I want that seller IOUs. I want to capture that before
For
the
sure.
whole thing goes down.
That's the thing is you have to borrow money to buy real estate.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to if you're super rich, but if you're super rich, you don't use your cash to buy
You
real
don't use your cash. No,
Doesn't make sense.
leverage is the good leverage.
You
Good
don't
debt
use
is the good debt.
if a bank isn't, and this is how you set the deal up with the seller. The bank isn't going to loan me money because you don't have, like, for the price you want. Bank's not going to loan me money because that building's mostly vacant. It needs work. You got mold on the ceilings. You got this and this. I'm not trying to knock your property, but a bank is not going to loan me money on this property. So the only opportunity, if you want that price, is for you to be the bank. If you're willing
Yeah.
to be the bank, I'll give you your price. You give me the terms I need so I can cash flow this thing, and then we have something to talk about. If that's a no, you're out of the game quick. But
Yeah.
if that's I'd entertain that, and that's what we're finding. Encore and I are both finding that
Yeah.
if you have that conversation, they're like, I think I would entertain something like that.
So
Then you
true.
start going down the road and do your due diligence and try to structure a deal. Like you said,
Yeah.
Encore, like right now, why waste any time on these perfect deals? Because the perfect deals will sell in this.
Yeah.
The economy's so good, but the interest
Yeah.
rates are high. So it's hard to get cash flow with these interest rates unless you have a stabilization or really good financing.
So
Given
true.
the age of these properties, would you have an engineer report on both of them?
Oh yeah.
A what
Any
report?
kind of
An
property
engineer's
you
report, an engineer to go through both properties.
I would hire a
Well-
structural engineer to do the inspection. I would actually not hire a structural engineer. I would hire a company that does basically foundations and floor
Oh,
level.
okay.
I would,
Mhm.
and I would just go have them, you already know it needs it. So you have them go out, give me an estimate on, I need all the floors in this property. I need them 100% level. And they go into the house. And so the first step is leveling the foundation floor, and they go up under it. They bring jacks and these
Jacks. Yeah. Yeah.
minimum and
They
yeah,
could put
then
pillars.
pillars in place, and you can have the engineers do it. I would always go to the company who's going to fix it and just get their price to fix it. They're going to tell you they do.
And they won't charge. They won't charge any money. You could have even two of them go,
Yeah.
and then you could compare the two and see how much. Yeah.
Then your value add strategy in this thing is getting it rented, but they're not selling. I mean, you could see it in the pictures. Just imagine how it is in person. But naturally, Daryl, like I looked at the pictures in the second. Why? Because I've looked at so many properties over the years in person, and I bought properties that I didn't notice that going in. So from mistakes is why I notice those things. You learn more from mistakes than you really do from.
So true. So very true. So very true. Fabulous. Wow. What a masterclass tonight. Love it. I
just
so
want
glad.
to get a shirt like Vinny's wearing.
I know. Hey.
I love the blue collar.
I think it's Tommy Bahamas, if I remember. Yeah, Tommy Bahama, brother. I think I picked it up in New Orleans. We went to attend a wedding.
Nice.
So we went to this place, and I said, this is my color. Vinny likes all these showy colors. But thank you so much, guys. It's such a pleasure. And I think we got to be in the game. We got to be in the game to win. And that's exactly what we do every week on Wednesdays. Hopefully, we can get even more students come in and so forth. I have 4 on the sideline. They say they're going to join, but they're just finding the right time. So anyway, it's like that, right? And Brother Dave also has some, I think if somebody's calling you, Dave, maybe reach out to them or something, or then we can. All righty. Thank you so much. We'll see you next Wednesday. Maybe Dave will have the great news.
Dave.
Yeah, Grandpa. Yeah.
That'll be exciting.
Yes. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye,
Thank
Ricardo,
you, Vinny.
brother. Yeah, talk to you, brother, Ricardo. Yeah, I'll drop that. This thing goes into a Dropbox every week, and then I'll be sure to send you the link for 2024, actually. You could even see all of these in there, but this is in October. So it will be under today's date. And last week also, if you missed it, you could look at that too. Wonderful.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Vinny.
God bless you, bro. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah.
That's all for this episode of The Investor Impact. Stay tuned for the next episode and don't miss out on the opportunity to learn and grow alongside this powerful inner circle.